Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tabitha. Today we're going to talk about RRSP withdrawals for personal use. So we have been talking about RRSP on this account and on this channel, and we have learned a lot about RRSP as a registered retirement saving plan. Is used for different purposes. Others use it for retirement. Others use it for first home time buying process. Others, they use it for education if that program is eligible under RSP withdrawal. So those are the examples that you withdraw without any tax penalties. What about if you use it for your personal use? So how much tax do you have to pay? And this is the topic of today. Let's say, for example, you have some emergencies and you didn't have your emergency account with money and you want to withdraw money from your RSP. How much money do you have to pay per government rules? And how much extra do you have to pay if you live in Quebec? Okay, so let's see now. So RSP withdrawal for personal use. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe for more videos, and I will appreciate your support. So the agendas of today are like the information about withdrawing from your RSP, table illustration of withholding taxes, and then recommendation. So here we have those two: information about RRSP, withdrawal, table illustration for withholding tax, and recommendations. So now let's look at more information on withdrawing from your RSP for personal use. So all of a sudden you want money from your RSP, and how much do you have to pay? What are the consequences of withdrawing from your RSP? For RSP, you can withdraw anytime. So what really holds you back is you losing money to the government. So you have to know that. So if you just randomly withdraw money from your RSP, how much are you paying back to the government? Because it will have no use if you just withdrawing from it, and then you are giving back the taxes that you claimed before for withdrawing for contributing to your RSP account. So financial institution holding the account is obligated to holding back a portion of your withdrawal in withholding tax. This amount that they take is like advance payment. It's not even the full tax that you have to pay for the whole year. So it's really, really very expensive for you to withdraw from your RSP other than using it for down payment. So let's say, for example, I took out 5,300. So the only amount that they sent me then was 4,000 alone. They took 1,300, and there is a probability that I may pay more later on when I file my tax for withdrawing from my RSP. So for sure, do not do it if you are not using the money for down payment. Wait until you are qualified to buy a house, use it for down payment. Don't take it out because it's going to be a loss. You're even paying more taxes than what you were getting back when you contribute to the RSP. So more on this. So you will exactly know the balance of the taxes that you owe to the government when you file your taxes. So the cash advance that they take from your withdrawal is not the full amount of the tax that you have to pay. So it's very, very expensive to withdraw from your RSP. If at all you have to withdraw it, you know that you will have to pay taxes. So let's look at the table illustration on withholding taxes. So withholding tax for provincial, federal, no. So the rest of Canada, like all other provinces, including territories, so they only do federal withholding taxes, right? But Quebec add like a provincial withholding taxes percentage too. So let's say, for example, you withdraw 5,000. So in this 5,000, you will have to pay 10% to the government as taxes. So let's say, for example, $1,000. And you, for Quebec, you will pay 5%. So that DS is a bit lower, right? So you will pay back 500, I think, for that. And then on this category of, you will pay 20%. So in this case, 20% of 15,000 is a lot of money. And then 10% if you are from federal withholding tax for Quebec. And then if it's 15,000 and more, you're paying 30%, right? That is a lot of money that you're giving back to the government. So that's the reason why you need to have emergency funds, so you don't have to withdraw from your RSP and pay these much penalties for withdrawing from your RSP. So do not do it. Do not do it. Let it be the last resort if you had to do it. Quebec resident make withdrawal from RSP. Quebec resident making withdrawal from RSP, no matter the amount, must pay additional 16% provincial tax for Quebec. So this one even pay more. Although here the federal withholding taxes is lower, they still have to pay 16%. So in general, withdrawing from your RSP for personal use is not worth it, in my opinion, because you're paying too way much taxes to the government than what they gave you before when you contribute to your RSP. And that is it about withholding tax. So what are then the recommendation? The recommendation are just simple. If you manage to contribute to your RSP and you save on your taxes, and the only way will you want to benefit from this account is withdraw only when you're using it for your first time home buying plan. When you're first home buying, so that's what you can use. When you during your retirement, so that's when it will benefit you too. And when going to school for the program that are qualified under RRSP. Otherwise, it's not worth it. You're going to pay a lot of taxes back to the government, which make it useless for you to even have it in the first place. So what is your goal? Is your goals for saving in your RSP account for first time home buying? And then you can go for that. If it's for retirement, you can go for that. And these are the only program that they will exempt you from paying taxes. Other than that, you will have to pay taxes 10%, 20%, 30% as you increase the amount that you withdraw from your RSP. So that's the end of the video, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time.